Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. I haven't taken Max out for a walk yet, I'm taking it easy. When I got into my flat, I'd left the windows open to circulate the air around my flat, and it got a bit cold in here, so I've put the heater on for a bit. The gas boiler, I've switched the heater on and I'm just heating up the flat. I'm not hurrying, I'm not rushing anywhere. If somebody is like doing things outside, that's up to them. I'm indoors trying to keep my flat warm. I've eaten my banoffee pie from Super Pizza. I haven't eaten the rest of the pizza yet. We've had pizza deliveries to Ines Apartments opposite me. So as soon as I was in my flat, we had a female pizza delivery woman deliver to the flats opposite mine, and my mum kindly bought me a pizza and food and some bottles of water and a carton of Ribena. My mum always gives me some food, and she gives me a seeded loaf of bread. I've got to go out to the doctor's tomorrow, so I should do a bit of shopping early in the morning by the look of it. Unless they decide to cancel my appointment like they did the last time. My mum also gave me, she likes to give me some jammy Dodgers and some mini cheddars. And she also gave me a box of coffee, 2 boxes of coffee. So, I am grateful for what my mum gives me, and she's an old lady now, she's nearly 80. And when you're 80, you want to have a rest. When the Queen got older, she got all hunched over. Well, my mum is walking like this, and every time I go up and see my mum, she's hunched over even more. And she's a stubborn old lady though. She won't let me do anything. I'd help my mum and everything, but she's stubborn. I said to my mum today, I said, Mum, you need a rest. Wouldn't you like to go, not into a home, but sheltered housing, where, there's someone on site to look after her? But she said no. Well, she's got Sue going in to see her, because, obviously that flat is where her husband passed away. She was married to my dad for 54 years, and that feels like her home, so I don't want to uproot her. And unfortunately, when someone passes away, you have to carry on, don't you? You have to carry on with your life, even though you may not feel like it. Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 7:08 p.m.
I do hate people taking the piss, and especially taking older people for a ride, and when they should be resting. I've had silly Facebook messages. I had a Steve text me asking me, Crystal, if I could find another woman for him. He made out he wanted to meet me, if it is a man. He talked to me over the past 2 or 3 days, and this evening he turns round and says, oh, I hope to meet a woman soon. Do you know any women that I could meet? Now, what is he on a dating site talking to me and asking me that? He liked my profile. I don't like these men's profiles. They like mine. So you've got a choice. Would you like to message this person or not? So he obviously ticked my profile, and he's wasted 3 of my days making out he wants to meet me. Then he asked me, do I know a woman that he'd like to go out with? That's a dickhead thing to do, isn't it? Keep someone waiting on the phone and then do that to them. What sort of mentality have these people got? It's ridiculous. So yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment. I've been reminded about my eye test. My mum has just spoken to me a few minutes ago, asking if I got home safe, and she didn't drop the keys. My mum didn't drop her door keys on the floor. She said she had them. But you can tell that someone was listening to the conversation, because on the way back home there was a police riot van with 2 police officers in it, parked near Rochester railway station, And when the taxi driver thought that Gas Road was shut, he was going to drop me at Rochester railway station where the police riot van was. And I'm a 54-year-old woman, and I was tired. I'm trying to keep my elderly mother company, and to have to walk down the road with a heavy backpack full of bottles in it and heavy food and a bag of wet washing. I mean, when you order a taxi, you expect the taxi to take you where you've told it to take you. You're paying for the privilege of that taxi, right? So I said, there must be a way to get to Corey's Road. I said, where are all these cars going? To the taxi driver. I said, you must be able to get to Corey's Road, because how would people be bringing their children home from school in cars and taxis and transport if that was all that was blocked off? There had to be a way to get to Corey's Road. There just had to be. And I persevered, and he drove me outside my address. I'm not just going to take somebody's word for it. When I saw cars going round there, it was a bit of a bind trying to get through to Gas Road. There was a big queue, but he wasn't paying for the taxi, was he? I was. So I just found that strange that he wanted to drop me off at Rochester railway station instead of outside my flat. At least I got home. My mum said that she would like to see me next Tuesday. And she will ring me tomorrow. What can I say? I'm heating up the flat. I've had my banoffee pie. There's nothing wrong with me looks-wise. I don't understand this absolute crap that's going on. I don't understand it. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid. I'm seeing a female doctor tomorrow, by the way, and I'm a woman. The woman that took my blood test was a blonde woman. She was blonde. So I'm seeing a female doctor tomorrow, female. So it's two females in one room. I've seen a lot of cars, like my son's, who hasn't got that car anymore. He hasn't got a white BMW, and he doesn't live down here. Right? I don't drive. I'll be walking over the Strood Bridge tomorrow morning with the mums doing the school run. So my appointment is at the doctor's is the same time as the school would start. Obviously, I don't have children to take to school either, do I? I just have him, little Max, my baby. Right? So I've got an appointment at the doctor's the same time school starts. I don't know, I could get a taxi. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning. I'm sick of this. I'm absolutely sick of it. How am I supposed to find a companion, someone to settle down with all this crap going on? 666. How am I supposed to find anyone normal? We've got people out there in beanie hats and glasses, men, meeting women, going down the road with a dog, meeting women. I'm a woman. I do wear a beanie hat and a yellow coat, but I'm a woman looking for a male partner eventually. And how can, Stephen on a dating site talks to me for 3 solid days, says where can we meet when we meet, and then he turns around today and actually says, do you know anybody I can meet? Do you know any women I can meet? I mean, the mentality of it. It's a cruel, wicked personality, isn't it? It's a really evil, nasty personality. Thinks I'm going to get all upset and angry. Well, I'm relieved I haven't met you, Stephen. I'm really relieved, if that's your real name and your real profile picture, that I haven't met you. I don't understand people like that. Spiteful person, very spiteful thing to do, spiteful. It's like a woman that's jealous of another woman and they get their cat claws out and dig them into you because they're jealous and spiteful. Anyway, I'm going to get ready. I've got to take Max out for a walk. I mean, it's light outside at the moment. At least it's not raining. I hope everybody has a lovely evening. Last night I watched The Devil's Advocate and it was a faulty DVD. It fucking stopped in the juicy bits with Keanu Reeves naked. It stopped. Keanu Reeves was butt naked in it and it stopped. And it wouldn't work, it just kept stuttering, you know. So I gave up on it and I put the TV on. So I'm going to choose what to watch tonight, whether it's a DVD or watching the telly. I've been well fed, I've seen my mum. And you know, they won't stop. We all know it's witchcraft and the devil, 666, but it won't stop. While they think they can get away with it, it won't stop. 666 on a car number plate coming home. I mean, how bewitched are they all? How bewitched are they? The lure of Satan. How bewitched are they all? When are they all going to wake up and realise that Satan can't save them, that Satan is evil, and if you believe Satan, he takes your soul. So yes, Satan lets you get away with theft. The devil lets you do bad things, but at the end of the day, you lose your soul to the devil. Right? That's the end of it. So when are they all going to wake up and realise that no one comes back from the dead? See you later. Well, I've never met anybody that's come back from the dead. If you believe in reincarnation, you come back as the form of something else. But I've never met somebody that I've known in my lifetime come back from the dead. See you later.